as a foundation of our thinking, it really is beginning to turn television into this, something that computers can really, really enhance.
Right, and I mean, I know something about that work, and that takes a lot of computing power to do.
Yeah, and it opens up a lot of opportunities.
Exactly, exactly.
So let me move on. So the next area we want to talk about, we've combined together, which is ubiquitous and personal. So now, as you know, Justin, ubiquity is not new to computing. We've been talking about ubiquity for decades.
Yep.
But the ubiquity of a television experience, of your entertainment experience, that's kind of new. That idea of being able to move around and have your entertainment experience both inside the home and outside the home. But also, if you think back to Paul's keynote when he was talking about the continuum, it's also about your devices working together.
Exactly.
So it's getting in front of a television, your devices working together in that room.
Well, and sometimes I won't get through a particular program, and boy, when I get to my hotel after a plane ride, I just love to be able to pick it up and keep going from where I stopped.
Right. So you can imagine that as you go through, as the image showed us, you've got all this information coming down, so much more informative.
Right.
You now have your devices going everywhere with you, working together. Well, now you can begin to personalize your experience, and you can begin to personalize it not only with the data and the applications, but also your entertainment, and sometimes even the advertising and offers.
Right, okay. Should we take a look at an example of that?
Well, we brought out an example today, and why don't we go ahead and get that started, but
okay.
We'll get that running. But before we start, we need to get back here, and you need to get your mid.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I've got to pick up my mid. Okay. Here we go.
We're here. So what I want to do is I'd like to introduce you to Mark Yarvis, and Mark is going to kind of walk us through some of the work that he's done.
Hey, Mark. Glad to have you here today.
Hi, Justin. I wanted to show you.
Okay.
I wanted to show you a research prototype that we've been working on that personalizes your experience, your entertainment experience, across multiple devices.
Okay.
You may not have realized this, but the personalization already started as you walked across the stage.
Okay, I didn't feel anything.
Well, when you brought that mid close to the set-top box over here, the set-top box realized that you were there, and it personalized its interfaces for you.
Oh, okay.
And you probably didn't see that
Should we
before.
see it again?
Let's
play
it back.
it back.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're going to see is on the very left-hand side of the screen is my content list. So these are the things that I want to watch from multiple different input sources. And then when you came closer, it changed to your content list.
Okay, so, but these are, you're not just looking at my stored content. It's making recommendations about what to watch.
And these aren't just your favorites. These aren't just the things you like to watch. These are the things that are relevant to what you're doing now. They're relevant to what your interests are, and they're relevant to how much time you have in your schedule to watch TV now.
Okay, so the system makes use of sort of this notion of soft sensors, like my calendar.
Yes, but the mid plays a huge role in this because the mid's with you all the time. It has your calendar in it, and
I'm giving up my mid.
And it also knows where you've been all day long, so it knows
right.
what kind of day you're having.
Okay.
You want to watch some TV?
Sure.
All right.
So what do we got in the numbers?
Yeah, let's try numbers.
Oh yeah, that's right. Eric recorded numbers.
So the idea here is what's going to happen is the set-top box is going to be getting information from your mid and things that you've been going through and doing, and then it will begin to populate it with things that you might find of interest.
And what's this thing here? Some guitars? How did we get guitars up there?
Well, what's happening, as I said, is you've had your mid with you, and have you been researching guitars? Do you like?
Oh, that's right. I was at the Guitar Center over the weekend looking for a guitar for my son.
And you had your mid with you.
I did.
So the idea is what's happening is your mid now, because it's spending time with you and it's interacting with you, it's now being able to pull up information, content, and also possibly some advertising that you might find interesting, and giving it to you in an appropriate way on your television.
Okay.
We could take it one step further. Let's say you wanted to research these guitars further. You'd probably do that on your laptop, right? So let's say we were interested in some custom Steve Vai guitars. So we did our web search, and you'll notice that the PC has discovered that there's content on your set-top box that's relevant to what you're interested in, to what you're searching for now.
Right.
And so it's telling you on the web browser to go look at your content list again. And now if you look at your content list,
yeah.
that same icon that appeared in the web browser is here showing you, hey, let's play that content.
And it's been moved up.
Okay, so we probably shouldn't look at that now. Is there some way we can save that?
Sure, why don't we just transfer that to your minute,
Okay,
and you can watch that later.
super. All right, fantastic. Anything else we should see?
I think that's it.
All right. Hey, thanks, Mark.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Mark.
All right. Mark Jarvis, everyone.